So, how do we clean the trip trap? In the manual, it does say to spot clean and wipe down the belly strap. But with the 2020 model and newer versions, you can actually remove the straps from the baby insert and put them in your washing machine. So we're going to walk you through how to do that right now. Firstly, you have to adjust the bolts on the trip trap. There is no way to remove it, and that's because Stokke has done this on purpose for safety reasons. There is no easy way to remove it, and if you think about it, if your child was able to pull or push out the baby insert, then the trip trap would not be highly rated for safety. What you have to do first is loosen the bolts here. I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to be bored watching me loosening these bolts up. So we're going to loosen the top 6 screws, 3 on each side. You don't have to loosen the ones on the bottom to adjust or remove the baby insert. Now it's going to take some elbow grease to get it out, and as you can see here, I've struggled a bit to figure out how to get it out for a while. I thought it wasn't loose enough, so I had to adjust it a bit more, but then I realized you have to take the bucket seat out first, and then you can remove the backrest. So in order to do that, you just remove the bucket seat from the clip at the bottom, so that's underneath the seat, and then you just wiggle out the backrest that holds the straps. So what you have to do is you have to get this piece right here back through this hole. And it's not easy. It took me a good 5 minutes just to figure out how to do this one. It's fairly tight and I needed some extra assistance. I have a pro tip that might be helpful for you all. I used a barbecue skewer and I put it through the little hoop to essentially give me some leverage to pull it out of the backrest, and it worked. It does not damage anything because it's going through the tiny little hoop, and essentially this allows you to pull it out. Now, one thing to note, there are labels that say wash cold, do not bleach, iron, dry clean, or tumble dry. So that basically means air dry this after you wash it in a cold cycle. So I'm just going to wash a couple of his things and we'll see how this turns out. I'm going to put some baby oxy action or baby OxiClean for any of the stains and see if that helps remove it, and then we'll let you know how that turns out. Now, putting it back into place required a bit of effort on my end because honestly I forgot how to do it. So what I did first was put the backrest in place and then clip the bucket seat and attach it to the back. Then you're going to have to tighten all the bolts to make sure that the position of your trip trap looks good. And you're all set.
I was resting at the park of my own business as a pick up.